a video because I'm planning to do a lot of renovations. So I already started a little bit, so before I change too much, I'm going to walk you around the house. So here's the side. This is some material I changed last weekend. And here is the back. And last week what I did is I rebuilt the roof. It's obviously in the shade so we can't see it, but here's the leftover lumber I had. I used it to build the scaffoldings to go up. So we're going to walk around here, and this is a protruding window for the kitchen, very popular in Japan. It actually gives extra space in the kitchen, but it's very cold in winter. The oil tank, the gas tank. Well, so this is the other side, and a little bit of garbage, old bicycle, winter tires, and the oil that we use for heating. You'll see inside we have little heaters, and 2 years ago we had to redo this part of the bathroom because the corner stud, or the corner support, was rotten, so we had to change all the 2x4s in here. Here's the tank, and again here's the roof, but it's too dark. So this is the location of the boiler now, and the kitchen has been moved to the front, so the gas is over here. I still got a couple of things. I want to put a longer pipe that goes over this window here, and also over the kitchen window. And this is the side. I painted the eaves drop too because they looked bad after I finished the siding. Okay. So here's the entrance, and you'll see what's inside. So here's the hallway, and on the left is our son's bedroom. Just the bedroom, nothing special. You'll see this house has many small rooms. It used to be a boarding room, so it has all small rooms, and the only big room. So here's the new entrance. Probably you notice right away it's much brighter than it used to be. And on the left here used to be a room, and it's kind of a lobby now for the stairs. Here's the living room. And then the other side as well is now open kitchen. So here is actually my kind of like hobby room. Mostly I fix bicycle, but I keep my tools. And this is one of the first rooms that I'm actually going to change. That has become now my son's room. It's quite different from before. You see in the top corner I installed a vent to help circulate the air in the winter time when the door is closed. Otherwise it gets too humid in here. So this is actually the biggest room in the kitchen. If you know anything about Japanese sizing, it's this room is 8 tatami, and all the other rooms are actually 6 tatami. There's a back door that we don't use except for ventilation in the summer. And this is a stove I bought from the American base. It's so nice. It's a gas stove, and of course it has a real oven. And so this is what we use in winter. These are little oil heater. So this, if you remember, used to be the kitchen. It has now become the living room. It's the biggest room in the house, and it was on the north side, so it was not very bright. And living room we spend most of the time in the evening, which is dark anyway, so it's much nicer this way. And some things that I did, if you saw the other videos, but I installed some vents that go upstairs. This goes into a bedroom, and I installed another one here. This one goes into the hallway, so that helps the air to circulate in the winter. So this is now the living room. More like our living room. I get the TV and the computers and a desk, right? And this was a closet, still is a closet, but we don't have a door. And you can see there's stuff all over the place. All right, so this used to be our kind of living room before, and now has become the kitchen. And let me back up a little bit to show you what I did. So this wall here was closed before, so now it's open, and here is the entrance. So the kitchen is, here we got a kind of unit kitchen, and now the stove and the counter match, and the fridge and buffet in that corner. And now you can see how it's open and to the living room, so it's a big open space, and the centerpiece has to stay to support the roof. The stairs here are very steep. Again, space is not so big, so they utilize as best as possible. And you see I started doing some changes. I took a door out today to move some stuff around. And I'm going to go up the stairs. So this stairs I made, it's a red pine. So let's go up. And as you can imagine, it's a different location it used to be before. So where we come now used to be a closet. There was 2 closets for the 2 rooms, and then now it's at the end of the house, right? And if you look from the top of the stairs, that's what it is. And then here's a really just 2 rooms, and that's it. Closet. Now these walls, it's kind of, how to describe it, it's like a plaster, and they put some fine sand on it on the outside, and this color pretty ugly, and that was so popular about in the 70s. This house is 27 years old. We come here, so this used to be our main bedroom, and now it's kind of a office living room. There's my computer, and then here was the stairs, and right here on the side was a railing, and then now this became a closet, right? Closet. Until this morning was used as like a dry room or laundry room, and I just removed everything just now, just before I took the video, because this is where I'm going to start renovating. I'm going to start taking all the walls down, the ceiling and the floor. And here is the first room that I did, now became my bedroom. And I painted the north side room a lighter color for obvious reason. It doesn't get so much sun, and then a little bit brighter. This is a room that we don't really use. It's just more like or less storage room. There's a couple of old couches that we don't use. Yeah, we don't really use this. And I'm going to show you something. Used to be a TV room before. So this is the access to the attic, and if you remember, next to the bedroom was another room, and now it's a wall. So I changed the door. It was kind of inconvenient to have 2 doors at the same place, and I put the door here. And one benefit is that this is south, so in the morning for maybe 1 hour the sun comes in this room. And this was a little closet, and now it's just a little entrance. So this is one of the last rooms that I did, and you can see it's the north side. It's dark, even though it's daytime. I'm going to turn on the light. Right. And also the closets, I changed the paper, and they look new. The black frame was fine, but the paper was all washed out, or not washed out, but discolored. So I put new paper here. And so this is another room. Shelf, and this foam here, I use it when we came here. There was a room at the front, and you can see here that the opening is much wider. And so again, this is all one big room. This is another office. There's another couple desks here, another computer, and a bookshelf. And now you can see it's completely open. Here is a storage room. So this stuff belongs to the previous, well, still current owner, and it's mostly school material. That it's the school where I work at. Right, so you can see all the rooms are 6 tatami. that I did, last bedroom, and it has now become the laundry room. It's the northeast corner, and they're all, like I said, 6 tatami, and this side and that side is neighbors close by, so we put frosted windows, right? I think it says washroom. This was, or maybe it says don't use. So this was a little almost like a pit toilet. It was just a squat toilet, and when they renovated the toilet downstairs, they stopped using this one. So all it was the pit. And this is the bedroom that washroom we didn't use, and I rebuilt it. Looks different from before, and it's just a washroom. And it's the same size as downstairs, but it's just a more simple. So I'm gonna go back downstairs. La pièce de résistance. So here we go downstairs. In Japan, the toilet and the bathroom is always separate. So here you can see when I go in. See? It's automatic. It's got the shower and all those things. Here is the control. The only thing I don't like is we can't keep the seat up. It doesn't work for some reason. And here is the bathroom. You'll see. That's going to be a big job because I have to change everything. We have a washing machine here, and I plugged those windows as well. I put some styrofoam to keep some heat inside. And here's the bathroom. So this where it broke 2 years ago after the big earthquake. So we put this temporary board there to plug the hole, and you can see it doesn't match color, but it's all tile and very cold. Right, so here's the bathroom, and then there's a shower and the drain on the floor. It looks pretty ugly. Can't wait to fix that room, but that's going to be a big job. So there's a bath, and it's not one we can stretch in. And the last room, the bathroom here, there hasn't been any change, so it's the same as before. Right, so same as before. And here is the bathroom. So the floor is all the same, and then washing machine the same. The new sink, and we ordered some cabinet for the towels. That's very convenient. And the towel rack. So this is what they call it a unit bath, although it's not one piece. You can see that line in the middle. It has 7 panels, and one of them here would be 8, but it's the door, and it's built inside the house, and it has an access here in case there's need to repair or something, and has a shower. And I don't know what it is about the bath, but once we put water it makes it look blue, even though it's white, so I don't know what it is, but it's nice. Alright, and this is the bathroom. And now look.